Hi there, this is Kat, and this is your Marketing Minute. Today, I want to talk to you about the foundation of LinkedIn. So, there are a lot of people out there using LinkedIn as a prospecting tool, which is great. That's wonderful. If you are a business that is going after B2B, business to business, LinkedIn is the environment that you want to be in. The thing I want to probably teach you or share with you is that you have to think about LinkedIn as in a big picture, global kind of stance. If you want to be successful on LinkedIn, you have to think and you have to understand that LinkedIn is just a virtual networking place, group, platform, whatever you want to call it, okay? Just like if you were going to your local chamber event that had an after hours, a business after hours. So when you are preparing yourself for that business after hours, right? There are a lot of people that show up that are there to meet people. LinkedIn is the same thing. It's just virtual. You're arriving in LinkedIn every day or one day a week, or I don't know, 2 days a week, whatever, but you're going in and you're virtually connecting to people that you want to meet, that you actually want to have a conversation with. And I'm going to repeat myself, that you actually want to have a conversation with. If you were using LinkedIn as this very hyper kind of automated, I'm going to, connect to as many of my targets as I can, and then I'm going to spam as many people as I can to see if they're going to meet with me so I can convert them, that is never going to happen. Because if you think about it, if you go to that business chamber after 5, are you just going to go around that whole room, go up to someone and say, hey, I'm Kat. I have our hyper LinkedIn lead generation program for $4.95 a month. Are you ready to sign up? And then you go to the next person. Hey, I'm Kat. I have our hyper LinkedIn lead generation program for $4.95 a month. Are you ready to sign up? And then I do that all around the room. What do you think people are going to think of me? Do you really think someone's going to have a conversation? I think after a while, people are going to avoid me, right? Avoid me. Run away as soon as they see me. And there might be some rumblings, people might be talking like, don't talk to that lady. She's in it for herself. She's in here. She's going to sell you and she's in it for herself. She's self-serving today. And so think about that and related to LinkedIn, because if you're doing that, that's what it feels like in the networking event at the after hours. That's how you will appear. Okay. But on LinkedIn virtually, when it should be, as in when we really do go to networking events, it should be you go up to people pleasantly, you smile, you introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Kat. I am the CEO and founder of Advertise. Who are you? Oh, great. Can you tell me a little bit about your business? And then they tell you a little bit about your business and you're like, oh, that's great. That's interesting. And then you're thinking in the back of your head, like, we should get coffee because we might have some things in common. We might be able to share leads or whatever it is that you're going to say, but you're going to take them to the next level, right? You're going to take them to the next level because you want to build that relationship with them. Well, take that back to LinkedIn. You should be doing the same thing there. You should have a conversation with someone, whether it's in the inbox, that's non-salesy, non-threatening, non-salesy, so that you take them to the next level so that you do have a one-on-one conversation with them. And so then when you are at this networking event, this live one, right? Because I'm trying to be hypothetical and use both examples, that you're talking to this person and you are involved, you're tuned in, you're listening, and you're being attentive to them. And that's what they want, and that's what you want, because you're going to gain respect like that. They're going to want to meet you. They're going to want to get to know you because you're earning their respect. And then at some point you're like, oh, great, and you move along the way, you meet the next person, right? And maybe the next person is not the person that you're going to meet with, but you're thinking, oh my God, you know what? You should meet Sarah over here at such and such because she does blah, 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 and I need to connect you to. Same thing if you're on LinkedIn. If there's an opportunity for you to connect someone, that's what LinkedIn's all about. It's a virtual networking platform. So if you're able to connect Sarah with Tom, and Sarah and Tom, make a connection and something happens from it, guess what? Sarah's going to come back to you and say, hey, thanks for connecting me to Tom. That was awesome. Now we're going to do blah, blah, blah together. And it was because of you, Kat. Thank you so much. So think about what you're doing on LinkedIn, and are you really nurturing and treating it like a virtual networking environment as opposed to spamming people and just collecting names and not worried about, what's happening, and you're just pillaging through people? Because there is a big difference. And if you use it the right way, if you use LinkedIn as a virtual networking platform, you're going to make way better qualified connections and way better qualified relationships. Whereas if you're just pillaging through people and just spamming and blasting and just trying to get through the numbers, you're probably not going to get as many connections and responses. I will tell you that, because people buy from people. I can't say that enough. People buy from people. People do not buy from emails. People don't even want to buy. They want you to solve their problem. That's what people want to do. They want you to solve their problem. If you can show that you can solve their problem, you got their full attention. You don't need to work hard at it. You don't. You don't need to spam them, and you don't need to blast them. So again, just using the hypothetical chamber type of event, networking event with business after hours. Are you going to go show up, work the room and say, hey, I'm Kat. I sell our hyper LinkedIn lead generation program for $4.95. Are you ready to sign up? And then you go to the next person. Hey, I'm Kat. We're selling the lead gen hyper network program for $4.95. Ready to sign up? And then you're going to wear out your welcome. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. You're going to be the person that they all avoid. Hey, I'm Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of Advertise and #SocialBuzz. We help businesses stand out and grow. Follow me. Yeah, follow me. Learn more ways on how you can stand out and grow too. You got this.